Water doesn't travel down a surface maliciously with the intent to divine its own way forward. It just follows the path of least resistance, and that happens to be impactful for the rock underneath. Likewise, the artificial intelligence that created most of the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn did not do so to exterminate humans or make scary Zoid dino robos, except some of them, but that's only been recently, and a lot of the game is finding out why that's happening, and it also all makes sense in context. Much like evolution did over millions of years, this AI simply followed the path of least resistance. And it just so happens there's a lot of overlap and parallel development involved in nature and this advanced machination. Hence we have alligators, things that look similar to mammals, creatures that resemble great prehistoric birds. These creatures are not just here to mess your day up. Well, again, except some of them. But mostly they are where they are for a specific purpose, tilling as well as remineralizing the soil, detoxifying the oceans, making more robots to do more robot shit. You get the picture. If you ignored the spoiler warning, no, I haven't given away everything. In fact, personally, I feel the way this apocalypse went down specifically and the details of those involved are still fascinating and worth seeing for yourself even after my dumb video. This robot dinosaur paradise is incredible science fiction, but the way it's presented makes it more than just a great concept, it's a great story. There are so many good examples I could point to. The first time we kill a corruptor and salvage parts from its corpse, terrifying the cave people who see the beast as a demon to be avoided.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
His disgust is fascinating. Another great moment is when the matriarch brings Aloy to the place where she found her as a little baby, referring to it as the womb of the Allmother. Then she makes the classic mistake of assuming the robotic voice of the door's security system is actually God.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed.
Allmother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
That line, about healing the corruption as though it's some moral endeavor rather than a technological one, is so caveman I can't help but assume that is exactly what someone with no context for this would say. That Siri from the future voice would scare the shit out of me too, it's totally justified. What's not, however, is how some people in the tribe treat Aloy as a result of her being found here, seemingly born of the mountain itself. They treat her as an outcast, revile her as devil spawn, but sure enough, once we finally do make it through the door, we come back out to behold those exact same douchey cave zealots literally bowing before her in religious terror.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you.
She's right, they're being gross. It wasn't just any one instance of this clash between post-apocalyptic future and ignorant cave folk that made me fall in love with this game. It's what the game actually is, thanks I think mostly entirely to its main character. Aloy is not like other cave folk of this world. She doesn't assess objects based on an assumed religious significance. She wants to understand what the hell she's looking at. There's no divinity in technology for her, there's utility and purpose, and she wants to know what that thing is or was. We don't blindly wander around collecting herbs or crystals or whatever for no reason. She actively wants to get to the bottom of shit. That, more than anything else to me, defines Aloy. Curiosity. She looks at the technology of the old world with a kind of wonder and respect. She doesn't religiously fear it or draw wild conclusions about its hidden intent. She looks at it as something that's there, and she wants to know how it got there. Even the highly praised, at times difficult combat is built around Aloy's intelligence and curiosity. We use the focus to target weak points, pick apart important weapons or plates of armor, and eventually through her and the player's cunning we succeed. She is brave, she is highly disciplined, but the thing that separates her as a protagonist from her more stoic contemporaries is her unstoppable curiosity. That is the frame through which I now view this, I guess it's a series of games. Yeah, it's fun action, yeah, there's a very pretty open world, graphics look stellar, but more so than anything else, it's just great science fiction.